Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And it's Chainsaw Man, episode 9. Last episode was First Death.
Everyone died.
This
but
episode,
I don't think they're all dead.
nobody died. Who died? Makima?
And himeno died?
Yeah.
And then like
that's
everyone,
2 people.
Yeah, but then guns got pulled on like everyone else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But there were how many characters?
Yeah.
Like we saw Makima die, but I don't think she's dead.
I don't think so.
Himeno's definitely dead. And I don't think Kobeni and I or whatever his name is are dead. I don't think that they're dead because we didn't see it.
Yeah, we didn't see it.
But we'll see this time. Leave a like and subscribe. Let's go.
Ooh, her fingernail. I didn't notice that last time.
I didn't either. I don't think that we were shown that. How did she work out that deal?
With Snake?
Yeah. The exchange rate on like limbs to help from devils is not like fixed.
Power just took off.
Of course she did. How kind of the ghost devil. That's crazy.
Don't you dare her poach.
We're using the song again?
Oh, his are like coming out of his wrist, not like through his hands.
I thought they were gonna cut to the OP for a second. I was scared.
Oh,
no, it's
they
coming.
are.
It's the same.
It just looked weird, I guess.
Ah, of course they cut to the.
I feel like the chainsaws are a much more practical thing to have be like inside your body, because at least they're like moving. Like with a sword, like you know, like you kind of have to get it right, or else it could just get like stuck in something or easily deflected. But it's like part of your body.
The way he's been using them, they're like lightsabers, so I don't think it matters. I would agree normally, but it's an anime, so that it's just kind of like. It just cuts through whatever it needs to. And you have to remember it's also based on a devil, so it's not just like a normal sword.
Yeah.
It's like the sharpest sword of all time.
I don't like that weird little snail thing.
Yeah.
It freaks me out every time.
Oh, he's got range, it looks like.
Oh.
Is he gonna kill people?
They're evil people. They're bad guys. No one minds when he kills bad guys.
Yeah, but he's never killed a human, like a living human. See, he's avoiding killing them. It's a Yakuza, they don't give a fuck. No, you won't. Oh, he cares?
No.
Or is it a feint?
He's gonna like.
He's gonna slice through him, yeah.
Oh my god!
Power's still around somewhere.
Yeah. Except maybe Makima, who's definitely not human.
We suspect. Okay, well, the dude's dead. I think that was him, right?
I couldn't tell. absolutely done for.
As with everyone on that train, probably, because
Probably.
she doesn't want anyone to know. Are they related? They both have the same scar. Oh, it said Tendo, and they both answered, so.
あマジマキマさん死んでる。いやマチゾンかよ。
Just walks off the train perfectly fine.
So she didn't kill everyone on the train.
No. I mean, she does work for the government, so that would probably be frowned upon.
I mean, she could just say it was them. It was the people.
黒瀬君、天童ちゃん、新幹線内で銃撃にあった。死体があるから片付けさせては中止。
東京でも10マさんその血はどこか撃たれ。
これは返り血。私は撃たれなかった。
What did
What
she
can
do to them?
do?
What the fuck did she do to them?
法務省から終身刑以上の犯罪者を
For
30人ほど借りてきて。天童ちゃん、近くにあるできるだけ標高が高い神社を一つ貸し切
She
って。
gonna
What are we
sacrifice
doing?
them?
Yeah.
She's gonna make a huge human
私
sacrifice.
の着替えもお願いします。
She's, yeah. That's
Go to
fucked up.
a shrine on a mountain or a temple on a mountain
And
with
sacrifice
with 30 condemned criminals.
That's pretty fucked up.
Eating your last meal is some fucking bread, which apparently is the best food of all time in this world. I think that's the foreshadowing, is that they're eating bread and it's like the sacred food.
Then you should try some bread like that, like with fillings in it.
What the fuck is she gonna do to them?
Line them all up and then just like
Bore through them? I think
I
she's
guess.
gonna ask like a Shinto god. She's gonna ask like a god or something. Like maybe people are like afraid of gods, or afraid like maybe there's a god devil, and it's like the Christian god. That's the fears lingering around since the
terrifying.
Crusades. Even though it's obviously like a Shinto or Buddhist temple or some shit.
すぐに行きます。
I'm so curious what the fuck
I
she's
know.
gonna do.
She's gonna eat them.
お前も手伝え。
How are you gonna get out of this one?
You better like control the head. He's like a snake. He'll fucking cut you in half.
おい
Bad omen?
おい待てよ。なんかなんだこれ。
Is head gonna explode?
待て。おいなんか変な感じだ。あ
He's getting
This
like a
guy's
premonition?
intuition is like off the charts.
That's terrifying. Verify. They know what she
Yeah,
does.
yeah. I
She's
wonder if she does that to someone and then it goes to whoever she wants.
Yeah. She's yeah. It's like voodoo. Is she the crow devil or something? What does that have to do with crushing people?
Yeah. Can she like look through the eyes of the crows?
And how do they know about it? I remember this from the trailer. They can't know what she's doing.
長官直属のデビルハンターや海のデビルハンターやと契約している悪魔を知ることは許されない。三島修造と言いなさい。
The name of the person that she wants to kill.
She must have a pact with like the crow devil that can give her the names of
the
people,
people,
and then
yeah.
she uses some power of hers to
Yeah.
crush them.
おい車に運べ。聞いてるのか三島。
It's scary that they know that it's coming too. I wonder if for these guys, if it's painless. Like if all the pain goes on to the other person. Ugh. Wow, she still kills them? She doesn't care that they're running.
I know, but like they're not affiliated anymore.
They killed all of her people, regardless. Like, they still killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, they're. I'm not saying they're not complicit. It's just like. Oh my god. That scream from the lady he held hostage was so bad. But she can't get their names? Or what?
Yeah. Or it only works against, like, normal people or something?
I mean, technically, the girl seems like a normal... I mean, she has, like, the... I don't know if she is. I don't know if she is.
Or she wants to, like, know more about them or something? I don't know. Or she just was able to get the names of the people that had guns?
I wonder what the limitation is.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He got shot. Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Last second protected her. And got her radio.
Oh my god!
And see, this is why I didn't count her out when she was freaking out. There's a glow up. There's a process to this shit. First she's screaming in terror, and now she's fucking John Wick.
She's not even looking. Using him as a shield.
Smart. He can heal. She's seen it. This is why you don't count her out, alright? Listen, I hate annoying anime girls as much as the next guy.
Come on.
I like how she's still like, the whole time. Badass. Badass.
Too bad she didn't shoot at the wheel.
Yeah. I think she more wanted to save Denji than kill them, I suppose. Oh, it wasn't even a lady? Or was it? I can't even tell. She fucked her up. For a second, the wrinkles looked like hair, like beard hair.
Might be a bit late.
No, it's a good thing.
You have to be a little bit.
You gotta have a couple screws loose if you want to survive in this world, and she's starting to fucking slip. So that means maybe she has a future.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what they're gonna do with her, because there's not many people left.
The fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
Seems likely to me.
I think so.
She's everyone's
Works
boss.
for her.
Everyone else fucking died.
They all have that.
The scar, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's part of their pact with the devil they have.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe they all have the same devil. Fair enough.
一般市民に不安の内部事情を教えられないね。まどかくん、今までありがとう。これ渡しておくね。
And they're like, I want to quit too. Fuck this shit.
マキマさん、俺たち得意科に入るわけやない。
来ただけですから。
I don't think you have a choice.
残念。東京は美味しいお店がたくさんあるのに。
Okay.
Called it from a mile away. Makima's alive. I don't know. Her powers are so mysterious. I don't know what part of it is a pact with something or what
feel like
what part
she's-
of it is her power.
I don't know. I feel like just from her eyes, I feel like she's either like some kind of fiend or some kind of like similar to Denji, because we saw her get shot in the head. And she has eyes that are very similar in color to Powers as well as the Fox Devil. So I feel like there's something going on there. To what extent, I'm not sure. And she definitely,
I mean, yeah, we know that there's something going on with her. I'm saying like what her power is
Yeah.
or what devil
And-
is associated with this power that she has. Obviously, we literally just watched the episode. We know that she is alive. My point is like, what is the ability? Like, what is this tied to? What thing could people be afraid of that like could crush people
fear of getting crushed.
into nothing? Is it the fear of getting crushed? Is this a step on me? First Demon Slayer and now this with the step on me memes?
I don't know, and like with the crows as well,
Yeah.
and what that is, and if she is like a fiend or something, is she allowed to have pacts with other devils, or is that kind of like
What if it's
not
just
a
the fear
thing?
of death? What if it's just the fear of death? Because there's the ravens or the crows that are like a herald of death, a symbol of death. And then people know that they're going to die beforehand, and they're afraid.
And they get scared, and that if that fear gives her more power,
Yeah.
to be able to do that.
Possibly, or maybe it's just like a side effect of it being inflicted on them, and maybe that's why the sacrifices are necessary, or something like that. That's like a big. She would be like one of the most powerful beings in the world if that was the case, because not just people, everything is afraid of death. So why she would be working as a public servant, I have no fucking idea. And why she would be, and why the fear of death devil thing would be afraid of guns, I don't understand, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I-
Or be like concerned with guns, not afraid.
I like and the fact that she clearly like knew about it and kind of predicted this whole thing was gonna happen at some point. Like, oh, must be the gun devil involved. They killed like everyone.
She knew. She
And
obviously
then,
knew.
yeah, and now they're like, oh, instead of having 4 different special divisions, you now have 1 division, and all of the normal people pretty well are gone, and
Yeah.
it's all just fiends and stuff, which is like seems to be the ideal
She
scenario
cut out
for
the
her.
fat.
Yeah.
Everybody who was going to die is dead. Everyone who's going to survive
And
a
everyone
serious
else,
encounter is alive.
Yeah, everyone, either people, who just will survive, have what it takes, or are incapable of dying normally.
Yeah.
Are on
Like
her,
Kobeni, who can die, but in the moment fucking showed up.
Yeah.
And then people like Denji who will survive because they're,
I like how Power just ran away.
Of course she ran away. Apparently she's afraid of Makima. And so I wonder if she maybe knows something
Which is
about
what I'm
this.
saying, if Makima was a devil, or like was a fiend, and if Power, because she
I don't
was,
think she's a fiend.
well,
I don't think she's a fiend.
if she, like whatever she is, Power probably knows what devil she either has a contract with or is, because Power has been a
Maybe
devil
she is
for a long
fiend.
time.
Yeah,
I feel like-
because if Power knows something and she's a devil,
yeah.
then maybe she has like, because the devils seem to have some knowledge of each other to
Yeah.
some degree, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you're onto something there. I've been convinced in my head that Makima is probably a hybrid like Denji. That seems
I think
more likely.
either way, but I guess it's hard for that to happen in what she doesn't transform at all.
Denji chooses to transform, and Denji puts himself in physical situations, and Makima uses her some form of invulnerability or healing or whatever it is, her form of immortality or whatever the fuck she has, as it's like Kurapika with the chains. It's like it seems like she has these abilities, but puts herself in a situation where she doesn't have to use them, so that when people come knocking, they don't know what she is. They don't know how to deal with her. They think that they could just shoot her in the head and she's dead. So that's her trump card, because then situations exactly like this arise where people think that they got her, and she keeps their cards close to her chest. That's like her whole thing. Even with how she deals with Denji.
I didn't. Yeah, I for a second I thought that they were gonna like get away with Denji. I was like,
I thought they might too, but I noticed the whole time we're always talking like this whole episode about like, what the fuck is Makima doing? What is she doing? How is she doing this? And then like we literally saw Denji get cut in half. What happened to Aki? Is he just kneeling there still?
I think he's just like he's like 3/4 dead.
Yeah, almost dead.
Yeah, he's in rough condition. And what I don't know is I don't know why she couldn't go after the two main guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it because
can they only go after normal humans?
Yeah, maybe they can only go after people without contracts, or
maybe just people who are afraid to die.
Maybe
because like it didn't.
Maybe you have to be afraid.
Like if going with this random crackpot theory I'm coming up with, but like the other people were, I guess the girl did show fear. I don't know. That's just a random thing I'm throwing out, but she's the other girl seems like she might be a hybrid or a devil to some degree as well, because she has the snake eye or the cat eyes type thing. And it seems like the only people with some sort of weird eye. It's not like I guess the only people like, I don't know. I'm trying to add fuel to this fire. So Denji is a hybrid and he has normal eyes still. Yeah. The other dude is a hybrid. He has normal eyes. Yeah. Okay. I see.
That's why I was saying with Makima, because she has different eyes and Power has different eyes.
So then if we take those matched against the hybrids, which have normal eyes. But Denji also has sharpened teeth. I guess he had sharpened teeth before.
He was just a feral.
Yeah, feral human creature. So then, it would make sense if the snake girl was a devil, was a fiend or a devil of some kind, rather than a hybrid. I love the theorizing. I haven't wanted to theorize about a show this much. The presentation of the show is on another level.
This episode felt like
the
it was
whole
5
fights and
long.
everything. Yeah, the whole fights and everything. The way they use music and the way everything builds. And another thing that I haven't been thinking about, but the color palette of the show, for as violent as it is, and as whenever I thought of what the show would be, I was thinking more of an aesthetic to Ending 3, like before it came out. But everything's very toned down, very muted, and lots of grays and pale blue, throughout the whole thing. And the lighting is used really well, depth of field, but also perspective and lighting. Lighting is a big thing in this, in the way that they sort of communicate tension and everything. And that's something that I've been noticing. It's really toned down despite the stakes of everything that's happening. And I just like it. I really like how muted everything is. It adds something to it. I don't know how to describe
the eternally overcast aesthetic, even when it's sunny. It's like an autumn day every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that in a show where when you're oh, it's Chainsaw Man, this guy who can turn into literal chainsaws. You'd think that the fights would be the most this big flashy fight, but I find that I literally don't even care about the fights unless there's something new or something to theorize about going on. When someone new like sword guy comes out and he's just like Denji and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. It's not like, ooh, they're like flipping around. That's so cool. It's like, oh, the ghost devil is like, you know, getting all these arms and stuff, and oh, the snake devil's there. It's not like, I don't know. You're not like stunned by the fighting itself, just having a fight for the sake of a fight,
everybody was like freaking out and kind of weirded out that we weren't screaming and freaking out when he was fighting the bat devil and shit. And
but it's like
the leech devil. It's like, who gives a fuck about these weird devils? Like, nobody cares. What matters, what the fights that are really cool are like what happened at the end of that last episode. This like, it felt, I've been watching a lot of Critical Role recently, but it felt very much like a D&D paced battle where like everything happens simultaneously in increments of like 6 seconds, and like everything's happening at once, and it all happens in like a flash, and just all these simultaneous like consecutive actions just kind of weaving together, and like pulls out the sword and like uses that a couple times, and then the I don't know, just like how compact the action was, and like it's everybody's on like this razor's edge, and everybody is like, the fight feels almost claustrophobic because there's so much tension, and that's the kind of shit that I like, and that's the kind of fights that pull me in, along with obviously some storytelling involved. So like, I don't give a shit about flashy action. Like, I don't give an actual fuck about like big bombastic action sequence if there's no story thread connected to it. Like Kobeni here in this episode, flying around on like the snake devil coming after that bitch, and while flashing back to like, if you break down the sort of the pace of, or the arc of that fight that happened in like a couple seconds, very shonen-y. She shows up, she like fights through a flashback, has like a little moment to herself internally, and then, you know, gets the upper hand and wins, and like, you know, but it's like bittersweet at the end because she didn't actually kill them or like get her full revenge. But, and then she, you know, has that internal moment, becomes external at the end when she's like, has this catharsis of she's going fucking crazy. Anyway, like, it's a very, if you take it out of the presentation of this style of anime and out of this style of story, if it were to be made in like another series, it would feel very classical and very basic shonen style. Like the big bombastic, she's like coming around and like fighting this giant monster, and Levi spinning up the snake up to the girl who's like summoning it. But because of the presentation, because of the story involved, and because of the production that we have here, it feels different. It feels bigger. It feels more personal, and it's fast and snappy, and I really like it.
It's nice.
Leave a like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.